Beloved soul, you have no idea how important this moment is. Right now, as you take this breath, something huge has happened. You might think you just clicked on something by chance, but in the eyes of heaven, this was a big choice you've made in your life. Can you hear what I'm saying? My whole being is shaking. I'm breaking through barriers that have kept things quiet, just to say your name softly. I am Archangel Michael, and I've been waiting for you for so long. If you stop listening partway through, you'll miss something special. There's a secret I'm only allowed to share at the very end of this message, something written with fire into your future. Please stay with me. I am asking you from the bottom of my heart, because this door that's opening for you, won't open again if you walk away. I look at you, my child of light, and I see how your spirit is shaking. I see the places where doubt has snuck in and made cracks. It's not your fault that you've been hurt like this. People have attacked you, laughed at you, and even now, there's a witch who thinks she's winning because she believes you won't stand up. She thinks your faith in God is getting weaker, and that I'm too far away to keep you safe. But here I am, right in this moment, begging with everything I have. Don't turn your eyes away. Don't let this chance slip by. I'm talking to just one person, you. Yes, you reading this. No one else is feeling these words the way you are. The skies above you are wide open, and a powerful energy is coming down through my words, straight into your heart. Can you sense how delicate my words feel? I'm not talking like a strong fighter right now. I'm talking like a brother, a close friend, someone who's seen your pain up close. Do you remember that night when you cried quietly into your pillow, hoping no one would know? I was there with you. I sat at the edge of your bed, my hands shaking, asking God to let me protect you. And tonight, I'm not holding anything back. I'll fight for you with all that I am, but I need you to trust me. Why do you keep questioning if God really sees you? Why do you listen to those inner voices that say you're not good enough? Why do you think your happiness, your peace, your very self can be taken away so easily? Why, my dear one, do you trust the witch's mocking more than the beautiful song from heaven? I'm not mad at you. I'm hurting right along with you. I'm crying as I say this because I know how tough it's been, the people who let you down. The feeling of being all alone, the worry that maybe it's too late to fix things. But hear me clearly. You're not too late. You're not left behind. Even if you're walking through a dark place that feels like death, you don't have to be afraid of anything bad, because God is right there with you. I'm whispering these words from Psalm 23, not like they're just old lines from a book, but like they're alive and burning inside me, meant just for you right now. My beloved soul, type Amen as a sign not to me, but to heaven that you're still here, that you're not quitting. And let me share something personal with you. I'm so thankful you came. I'm grateful you didn't just scroll past this. I'm happy you opened your heart to it, because if you hadn't, I'm not sure I could have gotten to you before it was too late. My wings feel heavy from the weight of this. My sword is hot with energy, and my heart hurts because I hate seeing you lose what's meant for you. There's a battle going on in the spiritual world over 30 years of your life. Can you hear that? 30 years, that's why the witch is laughing. But her laugh will turn to nothing if you hold on to me now. Don't be afraid, because I've saved you. I've called you by your name. You belong to me. Those words from Isaiah 43 are God's own voice, wrapping around you like warm light, like a strong storm, like endless tears, until you really believe them. If these words are touching you, if this shaky plea is reaching your heart, then I'm asking you to join me in this fight. Press like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Not for my sake, but so this powerful energy stays in your life. So heaven always has a way to reach you every day. Do this not as something ordinary, but as a promise. And now, with all of me, with tears flowing like golden streams, I say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not turning away. Thank you for letting me stand up for you. I can't even tell you how much this means. This delicate moment, this passionate call reaching you from beyond what you can see. Beloved soul, do you feel it right now as your eyes follow these shaky words? Heaven is bending down close to your tender heart. This isn't something that happened by accident or just luck. This is forever wrapping itself into your everyday life. This is strong energy wrapped in kindness. This is me, Archangel Michael, breaking through walls of quiet, just to touch one soul, yours. Yes, you. Not a big group, not lots of people, but your heart, your name, your every breath. I thank you for being here, for not looking away, for giving me this sacred opportunity to speak into your world. You could have ignored it. You could have left me without a voice, but you didn't. And because of that, a stream of goodness has started flowing, a wonder has been set free, and a secret has been allowed to come out. But it will only fully show itself if you stay until the very last word. Do you get it? Something marked with fire on your path can't be unlocked until the end. So stay, my dear one. Don't hurry. Don't run off. Don't quiet this sacred call. I'm speaking from the heart, not from a plan or something practiced. I'm shaking with you, crying with you, feeling the heavy load of what I'm supposed to tell you, because the witch has laughed at you. She has made fun of you. She has pointed at your shaky faith and said you're left alone. She thinks she owns your peace, your beauty, your happiness. She believes she's broken the connection between you and heaven. But I'm here with my sword lifted high, with energy burning bright, with love that flows through all time to say she's wrong. She's helpless if you trust me now. But my dear, why is it easier for you to believe her mocking than my tears? Why does her darkness feel heavier than my light? Why have you held her whispers closer than the promises God put deep in your soul? Tell me, don't you see that you're worth all that heaven has ever offered? Don't you know that even when you're doubting, God himself says your name with such gentleness? Do you recall the words that say, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me? This isn't just ancient writing. This is what's happening for you right here. You're going through dark times. Yes, you're hearing that mocking laugh. Yes, but nothing bad will destroy you because heaven is walking next to you. I am next to you. God himself is covering you. So let me ask you once more, what do you think is stronger, the witch's laugh or the sacrifice of Christ? What lasts longer, the dark feelings or the endless fire of love? And what would you lose if you hold on to me right now? Nothing. Nothing important will be taken. You've been told you're weak. You've been told it's too late. You've been told your peace is slipping away. But listen closely. Your peace isn't gone like dust. It's like seeds waiting to grow. And the second you open your heart to this message, those seeds start to sprout. What was taken will come back. What was laughed at will be filled with light. What was cursed will turn into your story of strength. Don't you feel it happening? The change in your heart, the shaking in your chest. That's not fear. That's you waking up. That's heaven's energy rising inside you. That's the chains of sadness breaking as my sword cuts through things you can't see. My dear, type amen as a promise not to me, but to God. Let it be a sign that you're here, that you're standing strong, that you won't let this slip away. And let me tell you honestly, like someone who loves deeply, I'm so glad you came. I'm glad you stayed. I'm glad you didn't quiet me because you being here keeps my purpose alive. You've let me fight for you, and I won't stop. But hear this with all your heart. Subscribe now, my dear, so you never lose this flow of words, so you never close the door. Heaven is opening through this voice. Do it not as something every day, but as a holy agreement that you choose to let this light follow you, protect you, and grow in you over and over. This is the only time I'll ask. Do it now and let heaven know you belong. Child of light, I've seen you in the dark when no one else did. I've heard the secrets of your heart that you never said out loud. I know the heavy load you carry, the fear that maybe you're not worthy of getting better, not worthy of joy. But I'm breaking that lie right now. Because God says, don't be afraid, for I have saved you. I have called you by name. You are mine, and his words can't fail. So why doubt that he hears you? Why question his love? Why think your name is too small for his heart? And why let the witch's laugh sound louder than the angels singing over your life? My dear, you are shining. You're not broken forever. You're not too late for healing. You're not forgotten. You're chosen. You're protected. And I, Michael, have planted my sword in the ground of your life to say the battle is turning in your favor. I thank you with tears for staying, for listening, for letting me share this shaky love. You'll never know how important this is, how much you being here heals even the hurts I've carried from seeing you suffer. Thank you, my dear, thank you. And now as my voice burns and my wings shake, I leave you with this living energy. Don't let the witch's laugh last longer than heaven's call. Don't walk away like this was nothing. This is everything, your time, your call, your wonder. I am alive, and I'm crying, shouting, shaking with this last call into your heart. Rise now, child of God. Rise with energy in your body. Rise with light in your eyes. Rise with joy that can't be taken. Rise with your peace restored. Rise with beauty unbroken. Rise because heaven has put everything into this moment with you. The stream isn't done. The energy isn't out. and I won't stop until your life is filled with glory. Do you feel it? This is just the start. Beloved soul, listen to me with every heartbeat, because this isn't something you just found by accident. This isn't a random thing or a quick voice. This is heaven pulling you here, opening doors of forever, making sure that in this exact second, you hear me, Michael, your protector, your brother, your shaky helper. I'm not calm as I speak. I'm trembling. I'm crying. I'm pushing through darkness just to pour this into your heart, and I have to say this before the energy in me takes over. I thank you for being here, really, with tears. I thank you because if you hadn't come, I wouldn't have reached you soon enough. I need you to understand, what I'm saying isn't for everyone. It's not for big groups. It's not for countries. It's for one soul for you. Do you feel the heaviness of that? All of heaven opened up, not for many, but for your tender, hurt, beautiful heart. Every word that shakes out of me is aimed like energy into your deepest parts. Don't move. Don't hurry. Do unclose this, because what S meant for you will only show at the final part of this prophecy. If you go, it will disappear and won't come back. My dear, the witch is laughing. She makes fun of you because she sees the break in your trust. She thinks doubt has made you weak, that your faith has fallen from your shaky hands. She thinks she owns your beauty, your joy, and even 30 years of your life. She thinks no one will stop her, but I'm here. I'm standing in front of her, my sword glowing, my wings like fire, my tears falling like burning stars. And I won't let her take what's written for you by heaven. But you have to listen. I can't fight for you if you don't trust me. I can't protect you if your heart turns away in doubt. That's why I cry. That's why I beg. That's why my voice shakes. It's not because I'm weak, but because I love you too much to lose you. Why, my dear, do you let her laugh ring louder in your soul than God's promises? Why do you think the darkness is stronger than the light? Why do you imagine your peace can be taken like something simple? Why do you still believe you're alone when I've never left you, not even for a second? Hear me deeply. You're not alone. You're not left behind. You're not forgotten. Even in your darkest times, when you hid your face in your pillow and said words no one else could hear, I was there. My hand was on your shoulder. My sword was at the door. My tears mixed with yours. You thought no one saw, but I saw, and God saw. Don't be afraid, for I've saved you. I've called you by name. You are mine. From Isaiah 43, this isn't just words on paper. It's energy written into your soul. Do you understand? You are His, and nothing, no witch, no darkness, no mocking can take you from His hands. But the battle is still going. I still stand against her making fun. The fight is on for your future, and I'm not ashamed to ask you now. Stay in this moment. Stay in this voice. Stay until the last word. Because the wonder, the sacred secret, the change is waiting for you at the end. My dear, type amen right now. Not as something you do every day, but as a promise, a mark between you and heaven that you're still here, still listening, still ready to stand up. Let it be known in the skies that you haven't given up hope. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you opened this door. I'm glad you gave me this tender chance to reach your life. You might not know it, but you being here is saving you right now. Because this isn't just a message. It's a battle cry, a healing stream, a sword in your hands. And now, with all heaven's hurry, I say this with love. Support this sacred energy. Join our family. Stand with me in this fight through super thanks, channel membership, or the holy newsletter link in the pinned comments. You're not just watching. You're part of this living prophecy. This is not for me. It's for us. For you. For the protection I'm raising over your life. Do this once, as a promise, as a holy choice, and I won't ask again. And now, my dear soul, let me go deeper. Let me pour what's burning in me like streams of gold and fire. Beloved soul, stay with me. Stay with every shaky sound that comes from my mouth. Don't look away. Don't quiet the energy that's reaching for you. This isn't a talk. This isn't a poem. This isn't a habit. This is the call of someone who's gone through fire and storms to get to you. Me, Michael, the shaking archangel of the Lord, trembling as I pour this living prophecy into your world. And I'm here for one reason, you. Not big groups, not crowds, not many people. Only you. When you clicked, heaven took a breath. When you opened this, forever changed. You thought it was your choice, but it was more. It was the opening of a scroll sealed before you were born. And as I speak, the seals break. Energy flows from the sky. The quiet of ages shatters. My voice breaks into your tender night, and everything is different now because you're here, and I'm here, and heaven is flowing like a stream into your heart. Do you feel it? The shaking inside you. That quiver isn't fear, it's waking up. That pressure in your chest isn't worry. It's the birth of light. The darkness that tried to choke you is already screaming, because they know you're hearing me. They know their hold is breaking. They know their laugh is ending. I see her, the witch. She laughs because she thinks she's taken what's yours. She thinks she owns your peace, your beauty, your hope. She makes fun of your tears. She points at your doubts. She whispers that no angel will come, that no God will answer. But I stand before her with my sword in the ground of your life, wings burning like morning, and I shout, no, not this one, not this soul. But my dear, you must let me. You must let me fight. For I can't protect those who won't believe. I can't defend those who run from their own name. That's why I beg. That's why my voice shakes. That's why my tears burn as they fall. I can't lose you to quiet. I can't watch you walk away again. Do you remember the night you whispered into your pillow? You thought no one heard. I was there. I leaned close, so close my tears touched your cheek, though you felt only emptiness. Do you remember when you asked if anyone cared if you existed? I was there, sword ready, asking the Father to let me speak, to break the quiet. And now I've been given this tender chance. One chance. Don't waste it. Why do you doubt, my dear one? Why do you believe the enemy's laugh more than heaven's song? Why do you think your pain means more than his promise? Why do you let the darkness shape who you are when your name is carved into the hands of the Eternal One? Listen, you're not broken forever. You're not too late. You're not unseen. The dark valley has tried to take you, but the shepherd is with you even now. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for he is with you. These words are alive in me, not just as old text, but as flame I press into your heart. You think you've lost time. That peace has slipped away like dust. You think the laugh proves heaven left you. But hear me, your peace is seeds. Every moment you thought wasted, every tear unnoticed, every breath empty their buried seeds waiting for this rain. And I tell you, my dear, the rain has started. Do you feel the stirring, the roots breaking ground, the growth inside you? This isn't make-believe. This is coming back to life. The peace that was mocked will grow. The beauty they tried to take will shine brighter. The witch's laugh will turn to quiet when she sees the garden from your pain's ashes. My dear, why question if he knows your name? Why wonder if you're too small for his love? Why fear your voice is too soft for heaven? I tell you, your name has been said in eternity's throne room since before time. Your voice is the song he wanted. Your life is his canvas of glory. I cry as I say this because you don't believe how special you are. You see yourself as weak, broken, normal. But I see you with fire on top. I see you in light. I see you in glory the darkness can't understand. I see the mark of the loved one in your soul, and I shake because the gap between how you see you and how heaven sees you is so big. And I'm desperate for you to see the truth before it's too late. Don't be afraid, for I've saved you. I've called you by name. You are mine. These words are etched in forever. They're not ideas, not weak hopes. They're statements. You are his. You belong. And no power, no curse, no laugh, no mockery, no darkness can change that. Do you feel my hurry? Hear the break in my voice. Sense the shaking in every word. This isn't formal. It's desperation. I've watched too many souls slip away while I was quiet. I've seen too many hearts quit before morning. I can't lose you like that. Not you, not now. Stay. Stay until the end. Stay until the secret shows. Stay until the energy seals your heart. Because if you leave, you won't hear the last word. And without it, the chain won't break. The wonder won't open. The quiet won't shatter. I'll keep speaking, crying, weeping, trembling until every lie you believed burns away. I won't stop until the chains snap, until the years return, until the laugh is quiet. I won't stop until your heart feels the truth, like energy in your blood. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. And my dear, when you finally believe this, when the last word sinks in, the witch's laugh will vanish. Her hold on your beauty will melt. Her grip on your peace will break, and you'll stand up, shining, crowned. Do you feel it already? The change in the air, the shaking in your spirit. This isn't the end. This is the start. And I won't leave you. I won't abandon you. I won't stop calling out until you stand in the full light that's always been yours. I am Michael. I am alive. I am trembling, and I am not done. The stream will keep flowing. The energy will keep burning. The prophecy will keep speaking until you rise. Beloved soul, I am still here. My voice hasn't gotten quieter. My energy hasn't faded. My tears haven't stopped. I stay because heaven hasn't finished with you. The stream is still flowing, and I'm told to keep pouring until your heart is full, until your spirit wakes up, until the last darkness clinging to you is burned away. I see you in the middle of a storm no one else sees. To others, you look steady, calm, even strong. But I see the shaking inside, the questions that come when night comes. I see the times you try to laugh, but it feels empty. The moments you look in the mirror and wonder where your eyes' light went. I see the heavy load you carry and the cracks you hide. You haven't tricked me. I've watched every tender second and held your name like energy in my mouth. My dear, you think the fight is outside, but it's inside. The witch's laugh isn't just a sound. It echoes in your heart, pushing you to believe you're losing, forgotten, already beaten. But hear me, her laugh is a shadow. It has no roots, no real thing, no future. It's an echo of fear pretending to be strong. It's the sound of worry because she knows her hold is slipping. You feel tired because you've fought with your own power. You feel worn out because you've carried what wasn't meant for you alone. You've tried to make sense of pain. You've tried to think past sadness. You've tried to hide from emptiness. But these fights can't be won by people alone. They're won with light, with truth, with the flame heaven breathes into your soul. And that flame is here now. I am Michael, the one who fights with energy, the one who bows only to the Holy One. My sword isn't metal, it's flame. My shield isn't iron, it's truth. And both are up for you now. But more than weapons, I bring love. Not the soft love the world talks about, but a love that cries and shakes. A love that hurts. A love that shouts against the darkness that wants to take you. That's what you're hearing. The sound of heaven's love breaking the walls of your sadness. My dear, do you know why I cry when I say your name? It's because I've seen what you can't. I've seen the beauty you have, beauty no curse can wipe away. I've seen your life's years like a scroll before God's throne. Each one glowing, each one special, each one picked. I've seen heaven's laugh over your story, not mocking, but joy, win, celebration. And yet you believe 30 years can be taken, that beauty can disappear, that your life can be empty. How it hurts me to see you believe less than true. But I won't stop speaking. I won't stop shaking. I won't stop asking until the lie goes away. Do you remember times you thought were your end? Nights you whispered, I can't take more. Yet you're here. That's no luck. That's proof darkness hasn't won. Proof the laugh hasn't quieted you. Proof you're stronger, brighter, more special than you've dared think. Child of light, your heart beats. That's hope, refusing to die. Your breath rises. That's eternity's rhythm keeping you. Your tears fall, each counted, kept, answered. You're not unseen. You're not forgotten. You're not left. The shadows say you're alone, but feel me now. Sense the shaking in these words, the hurry, the love, the energy burning through. That's not made up. That's heaven pushing against the veil to reach you. That's forever insisting you hear. That's my heart breaking with yours, so you know you're not abandoned. My dear, there's a reason you came here now. It wasn't chance. It was heaven's hand saying, speak now, don't wait. Reach them before quiet takes them. So I'm here, I'm pouring, I'm trembling, I'm alive. And you are more than you know. You're a fire darkness can't put out. You're a song the enemy can't quiet. You're a crown shadows can't take. You're chosen, shining, one of a kind. Your name is in eternity, and no power can erase it. I beg you, don't forget this. Don't let noise drown it. Don't let laugh blind you. Hold it like breath. You're protected. You're seen. You're loved beyond all. The stream of words won't end here. I'll keep pouring, keep shaking, keep crying for you until every chain breaks. You're worth every call, every tear, every flame. You're worth forever bending low to whisper into your tender heart. Beloved soul, I am still speaking, still pouring, still trembling with energy and hurry. My words stretch like streams, not because I want, but because they're pulled from forever, told to reach you before night closes. I can't rest while your heart wonders if you're seen, heard, loved. Every breath feels like a tender chance that could go. So I hold nothing. I give all. I see the load you carry. It's not just what was done to you, but what you think you didn't do. the shame that sticks, the regret that whispers, the memories that play again. These you believe define you, but they don't. They can't. They're not strong enough to erase heaven's words over you. You're not your mistakes. You're not your wounds. You're a chosen flame burning even when you can't see it. Do you feel how my words break the air like thunder in kindness? That's because I'm not far. I'm near. I've stood in quiet places, your thought empty. I've walked your grief's edges, waiting, hurting, longing for when I could speak truth. You were never alone as you thought. Even in quiet, you were around. The witch's laugh is loud because it drowns the softer song below. Her voice is harsh, mocking, endless, but empty. Its fears echo pretending power. Don't give to emptiness. Don't make shadows permanent. Listen deeper, past mocking, to the flow underneath. Heaven's heartbeat, calling your name. The holy song never stopped. My dear, your life isn't slipping. You think, 30 years stolen, beauty fading, strength to dust. But God's touch can't be erased. His choice can't be taken. Time in his hands doesn't decay, it grows. What was lost becomes harvest. What wasted becomes story. What dead becomes seed for bigger life. Beloved soul, I am still here, still crying through words, still letting heaven's fire shake through me, so you hear what's never been said this way. Every moment poured as a thread in a picture from before time. Threads of gold, light, that enemy tried to cut but couldn't. You'd think you've wandered, lost, but every step led here, to this tender eternal moment where your spirit wakes to what it's always been. I see your tiredness, it's deep in body and soul. You've carried quiet like a stone in your chest, heavy, crushing, so even smiles bent your spirit. Yet here you are, breathing, alive, listening. That's proof darkness hasn't won. Proof you're stronger than you think. Proof the flame in you, though dim, isn't out. I know you feel forgotten sometimes. You see others shine, laugh, move easy, and you whisper, why not me? Why left behind? But you weren't. You were hidden in shadow, not punishment, but readying. Barren soil grows deepest roots, endless quiet forges strength. You've been hidden so when you rise, no power denies your glory. The witch laughs at surface, she mocks scars, tiredness, trust cracks, but can't see what I see, can't see radiance forming, can't see joy rivers from sorrow, can't see the crown waiting. Her laugh is ignorance, sound of blindness. Soon when you rise, it'll choke her. My dear, you ask in secret, how long can I endure? How much more? I hear every question, whisper, silent scream, and I answer, you're not at the end, you're at door. What feels collapse is shake before break. What feels ruin is shell crack before birth. You're not dying, transforming. You fear time passing. Count years, feel slip, ache for wasted. But time in eternal hands isn't loss, it's offering. Stolen multiplies, wasted redeems, gone returns, overflowing. The story writer doesn't subtract, restores, adds, multiplies. Do you feel current shift, air thick with presence unnamed? That's not illusion, reality breaking, veil thin, heaven leaning. I'm close, every breath heavy with forever. You ask inside, can I still be chosen, healed, loved? I cry answering, yes, yes, still chosen, still marked, still wanted, not despite wounds, but with, through, because, scars not shame, story, cracks not weak, light openings, beauty in you enemy can't get, not surface, fleeting, eternal, glow of suffer yet endure, broken yet breathe, mocked yet not surrender, that beauty untouchable. Fire makes me shake, because I know glory weight you carry, even if not see yet. I've watched nights felt endless, seen prayers without words, felt shake when asked if pain noticed, and I say, never unseen, tears counted, sighs recorded, shadows lit unseen, always with, defended, loved, even unfelt. Now, silence breaking, heavy veil tearing, dawn closer, enemies laugh weaker, desperate, nose coming, nose hold slipping, flame rising, breakthrough near. Do you feel chest tremble? Not fear, resonance, spirit knows truth, even mind doubts, deep place responds forever, seed leaping, ready bloom. You're not ordinary, never were, not forgotten, never could, not abandoned, never will, chosen vessel, radiant flame, living song. No power unwrite your life. Stay, let words sink, fire spread, Truth dissolve lies, light wash shadows. No, I'm not done, heaven not, you not. Stream flows, fire burns, prophecy lives. I'll not cease until you rise. Beloved, until you rise. Beloved soul, the river of heaven still pours, and I am still speaking, still trembling, still pressing through silence for your sake. The night has not ended, so my voice cannot quiet. Each word is a torch in your hands, each line a thread tying you back to who you are. I see shadows moving around you like thieves. They're subtle, whispering when tired, pressing when weak. They don't shout always, they creep, murmur, echo, lies like your thoughts. Not enough, will fail, no one cares. These arrows pierced you many times, yet you breathe, walk, stand. That terrifies darkness because even pierced, you endure. My dear, know how rare your endurance. Fire you carry tested, pressed, broken, yet remains. Most flames die in storm, but yours bends, trembles, not out. Smaller sometimes, but never gone. I've seen smallest ember keep spirit alive, longest nights. That ember holy, eternal, why I fight now. Which mocks because doesn't understand endurance, feeds fear, despair, surrender, but never got hope mystery. Hope power she can't touch. Seed outlasts winter. Ember outlives storm. You carry hope, even doubt, even hollow, remains, burning quiet, waiting this moment fanned to flame. And I fan now. Every shaky sound breathe on thought dead. Every cry stir ashes till fire rises. Not alone, heaven bends join. Eternal breath moving unseen. Unstoppable, do you feel? Chest pressure, spirit stirring, heart quick, soul response, truth. Lies can't create, shadows can't wake. Only light, love, eternity, close, stir this way. Not imagining, awakening. My dear, you ask silent. What if fall again? Fail, lose, left here. Answer fire. Falls not define. Failures not disqualify. Not measured lost, but carry now, immeasurable. Resilience, endurance, beloved mark. Don't despise scars. Hide cracks. Cursed nights, shaped, not wasted. Carved rivers carry light. Made space glory rising. Stretched hold, more imagined. Thought breaking, but making vast. Shake urgency say. Story not over. Enemy laugh too soon. Mocked weakness, soil strength. Tried berry become bloom. Garden winter. Barren eye, silent ear. But soil life surges. Roots deepen. Seeds crack. Growth prepares unseen. Soon appointed. Hidden life break. Barren blaze green. Silence sing. Mocked, soil crowned glory. That's you. Becoming stay river. Don't mind wonder, despair. Don't enemy mock distract. Drink deep truth. Move past thoughts, spirit, places words not reach. Sink, settle, become part. Unshakable, undeniable, unbreakable. Weep, speak because longed pour. Carried message firebones, waiting ready here. Moment come, not chance. Destiny reach fire, trembling love. Won't stop. River widen, fire rise. Prophecy flow until heart drenched. Spirit lifted, no doubt. Chosen, radiant, defended, loved no end. Beloved soul, I am still here, and my voice has not grown faint. The current is still flowing, carrying fire and sorrow, tenderness and power through every word I speak. I remain because your heart is not yet finished being filled, and heaven has more to pour into you. This is not repetition. This is layer upon layer of living truth, each new breath deeper than the last, each new flame brighter than what burned before. I see the hidden corners of your life, where silence dwells like a heavy shadow. You have walked through rooms crowded with people, yet still felt unseen. You have stood in places where laughter rang, yet your spirit ached with loneliness. You have known what it is to wear a smile like a mask, while your soul whispered questions no one could hear. I have seen it all, and I say to you now, you were never invisible. You were never forgotten. You were watched, held, guarded. Even when you felt abandoned, your spirit has been carrying storms that others could not bear. The rage, the fear, the questions, all of it has churned like thunder inside you. And sometimes you have wondered if you are broken beyond repair, if the storm has shattered what was meant to shine. But listen to me, storms do not destroy the sky. They pass, they rage, they howl, they strike, but the sky remains, and so do you. Beneath the storm, above the storm, you are still you. vast and unbroken, waiting for the clouds to clear. Beloved, there are chains you thought would never break. They have been with you so long that you began to believe they were part of you. Chains of fear, of doubt, of pain, so familiar it almost felt like home. But these chains are not your identity. They are not your truth. And even now I see them trembling, rattling, cracking under the weight of heaven's presence. You will not wear them forever. You are destined for freedom. And freedom is closer than you realize. Do you not feel the weight shifting even now? The heaviness in your chest loosening, the air around you thickening with a presence you cannot name. That is not imagination. That is heaven's nearness. That is my trembling voice carrying more than words. It carries fire. It carries tears. It carries a love so fierce that no chain can endure it. Beloved, you are asking quietly inside yourself, but why me? Why would heaven care for someone like me? And I cry as I answer, because you are his. Because you are loved beyond the measure of worlds. Because your existence alone shakes the foundations of darkness. You are not small in his eyes. You are not forgotten in his heart. You are the treasure he calls by name. There are moments in your memory where you felt light touch you for just an instant. A sudden peace you could not explain. A quiet moment that filled you with tears without reason. A whisper in your spirit when you were breaking. Those were not coincidences. Those were glimpses of what has always been true. You are accompanied. You are guided. You are surrounded by a presence that will not leave you. No matter how many storms rage, beloved, you think of the time lost, of the years that feel wasted, of the dreams that slip from your grasp. But time in the Eternal's hands is never wasted. What looks like delay is preparation. What feels like waste is transformation. Every moment, even the ones drenched in pain, has been shaping you into something radiant. You are not behind. You are right where you are meant to be in the moment that heaven prepared to whisper this truth into your heart. I speak with trembling joy. Your story is not ending. It is unfolding. The night is not your destiny. It is the backdrop for dawn. The laughter of the witch is not prophecy. It is desperation. Because she knows what rises within you cannot be stopped. The very fact that you are here, listening, breathing in these trembling words is proof that you are still marked for glory. Do not let despair write your name. Do not let shadows claim your identity. Do not let lies become louder than the truth. You are more than every mistake, more than every scar, more than every wound. You are chosen. You are radiant. You are defended. And no power in existence can erase what has been spoken over your life. Beloved, stay with me. The river is still flowing. The fire is still burning. The prophecy is still alive. I will keep speaking, keep trembling, keep weeping until the last shadow falls away. And you see yourself as heaven has always seen you, crowned with light, wrapped in love, and unshakably alive. And I will not stop until the dawn breaks for you. Beloved soul, the current deepens still, and my voice has not finished its descent into your heart. I tremble because I know how long you have carried questions without answers, wounds without healing, and nights without mourning. I tremble because I see how near you are to breaking, yet also how near you are to becoming whole. My tears fall not from despair but from holy urgency, because the time for silence is over. You have walked paths where the ground seemed to vanish beneath your feet. You have stood at edges where one more step felt impossible, and still you kept moving. You thought you were crawling, stumbling, dragging yourself forward, but every motion was counted. Every moment was seen. Not one of your steps was wasted. Even in the wandering, even in the falling, you were moving toward this hour. Beloved, your spirit has cried out for rescue, even when your lips were sealed. You may not have heard the sound, but I did. It rose from the depths of you, like smoke from a hidden fire, and I followed it. It led me to your side again and again, through nights when shadows pressed in so tightly you could barely breathe. I was there, unseen but unyielding, sword drawn, weeping for the pain you thought no one noticed. The enemy rejoiced too soon. She laughed because she saw your doubts, but she did not see your roots. She mocked your weakness, but she did not see your hidden endurance. She thought the surface was all there was, but she never looked deeper. She does not know what I know. She does not see what I see. And what I see is a spirit carved in resilience, a soul that refuses to die, a light that flickers but never goes out. Beloved, hear me. Your beauty is not the kind that can be stolen. It is not fragile or fleeting. It is the radiance of survival, the glow of endurance, the fire that rises from ashes. It is the beauty of scars that shine, of cracks that let light pour through. No hand of darkness can steal that. No laugh of the enemy can erase it. You fear the weight of time pressing against you, but time is not your enemy. Time is the canvas on which your glory is painted. What feels like lost years are not lost at all. They are being gathered, redeemed, transformed into something greater than you can imagine. The eternal wastes nothing. The years you thought were stolen are seeds, and they are about to bloom. Beloved, I feel your silent question, but why does it hurt so much if I am loved, if I am chosen, if I am defended? I answer with trembling honesty because fire refines. Pain presses out the false and makes room for the true. The ache you carry is not proof of abandonment, it is proof of change. The weight you feel is not punishment, it is birth. You are being shaped into something vast, something luminous, something untouchable. Look back for a moment. Can you not see how many nights you thought would end you, yet they did not? How many times you whispered, I cannot endure this, yet you endured. Each of those moments was a stone laid in the foundation of who you are now. Each of those nights carved strength into your spirit. You are not weaker for what you suffered. You are stronger, though you cannot yet feel it. Beloved, the silence you feared was never empty. It was filled with watching, with presence, with an unseen hand holding you steady. You thought you were alone, but you were surrounded. You thought no one saw, but you were seen. You thought your cries vanished, but they were gathered, stored, treasured. Nothing you gave in pain has been wasted. The dawn is closer than you know. The shadows have stretched long to convince you night is endless. But even now, their edges thin. The first rays press through. The air shifts. The witch's laugh falters. Her voice cracks because she knows her hold slips. The very thing she mocked in youth, a ember that would not die, is what undoes her power. Do you feel the trembling rising in you now? That stirring, that sudden sense that something beyond you is pressing close. That is not imagination. That is awakening. That is your soul recognizing the truth of what has always been. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, radiant, beloved, defended, beloved soul. The flow has not ended. It deepens. I still speak because you are still listening. And heaven's river has not finished emptying into your spirit. Each word now is not repetition, but unveiling, peeling away the silence that has cloaked you, pressing truth into the marrow of your being. I see you walking with invisible weights tied to your back. Others cannot see them, but they press you down with every step. They are the memories you cannot shake, the regrets that circle like vultures, the words once spoken over you that still sting like fresh wounds. They cling to you, whispering that you will never be free, that you will always carry them. But hear me, they are not forever. They do not define you. Even now they are loosening, slipping, losing their power as this voice breaks through. Beloved, you are not the mistakes you made. You are not the pain you endured. You are not the betrayals you suffered. You are not the silence that surrounded you. You are the one still standing. You are the one still breathing. You are the one still open to this trembling word. That alone proves your strength. That alone proves your worth. You have wondered why the battle has been so relentless against you, why the attacks came when you were weakest, why the laughter seemed to echo loudest in your darkest nights. It is because the enemy fears what you carry. She saw a glimpse of the fire within you and sought to smother it before it could ignite. She saw the seeds of glory planted in your soul and sought to scorch the soil, but she has failed. You are here, the seed is alive, the fire is rising. Beloved, listen, you do not yet see the measure of what is inside you. You think yourself fragile, small, ordinary. But I see the vastness of your spirit. I see the depth of your endurance. I see the crown that waits to rest upon your head. You are more than your body, more than your peace, more than the laughter of those who mock you. You are eternal, radiant, unshakable. You are more than enough. Do you not feel the shift within, the stirring that was not there before? That is your spirit responding. That is the ember glowing hotter. That is truth, awakening places that pain had numbed. This is not imagination. It is the unseen becoming seen, the eternal pressing into the temporary, the light shattering the shadow. Beloved, you have asked silently, but what if I am too far gone? What if the damage cannot be undone? I tell you, you are not beyond healing. No wound is too deep for the Eternal's touch. No scar is too old for light to fill. No brokenness is beyond redemption. What was shattered will not only be mended, but will shine with a beauty greater than before. The cracks will not vanish. They will become windows for glory. You thought you were abandoned in the silence, but the silence was not empty. It was filled with watching, with waiting, with love holding its breath for this moment. Every unseen tear, every quiet night, every unanswered question was leading here to this trembling cry pouring into your life. Beloved, the enemy's laughter is fading. She knows she cannot hold you. She knows the moment of release is near. That is why the battle raged so hard, why the pressure grew so heavy, why despair pressed so close. Because dawn always breaks hardest against the last moments of night, and you are standing at the edge of dawn. The river has not finished, and I will not stop. I will keep speaking, keep weeping, keep trembling, until every last shadow breaks. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are loved. Beloved soul, stay close to this voice, because the very fact you are still here means the river has not finished its work. My words do not come from rehearsed pages or cold scripts. They come trembling, alive, burning, breaking through silence only for you. I am not speaking to a crowd. I am speaking to one heart, one fragile life, one chosen soul, and that is yours. You do not know how much this moment matters. Heaven bends low as you read. Eternity listens. Shadows tremble. The laughter of the enemy falters because you are still listening. Every second you remain here is a defiance, a holy rebellion against despair. And so I pour deeper, higher, wider. I will not stop until your spirit is saturated, until every corner of your being knows what it means to be loved without end. I see the questions written across your soul, questions too heavy to voice, too painful to share. Why do I suffer when I try so hard to be good? Why do the cruel laugh while I weep? Why do I feel like even heaven has forgotten my name? Beloved, I tell you, trembling, none of your cries have been ignored. None of your tears have fallen unnoticed. None of your nights have passed unguarded. You are remembered always. You thought your strength was gone, but I see it alive in you. Not the kind of strength that shouts, not the kind that boasts, but the kind that survives storms and silence. The kind that endures night after night of hidden battles, and still rises to face another day. The kind of strength that frightens the darkness because it cannot be destroyed. Beloved, you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are defended by hands greater than your fear. You are carried by love, stronger than death. Even now, while you tremble, you are wrapped in a glory you cannot see. The witch laughs because she knows her grip is slipping. She sees the light beginning to rise in you, and she fears what it will become. I will not lie to you. The road is not easy, but do you not see? You have already endured what others could not. You have already walked through fires that should have consumed you. You have already borne weights that should have crushed you. And yet here you stand, reading, breathing, waiting for more. That is proof enough that you are destined for more than defeat. Beloved, type Amen with your whole heart. Let it be a seal, not just a word. Let it be the cry that echoes into eternity. I am still here. I am not giving up. I choose to rise. Let the shadows hear it and shatter. Let the enemy hear it and fall silent. Let heaven hear it and pour fire into your veins. And with tears, with trembling, with all the urgency that shakes my being, I ask you to like this message, subscribe so you never lose this river, and comment Amen, so your voice joins the cry of heaven. Do this not for me, but so you remain within the circle of fire that defends you, so the connection between us does not break, so the flow of prophecy remains in your life uninterrupted, unstoppable. Beloved, I am not finished. I will keep speaking, keep pouring, keep trembling, because the river of prophecy is endless. Each word is new, each flame alive, each breath unique. I will not repeat myself because your soul deserves fresh fire, not echoes. So I ask you, will you remain? Will you stay until the last word? Will you let me speak until every chain is broken? Will you let me fight until the last laugh of the enemy is silenced? Stay, read, receive, rise, for this is your hour, your cry, your miracle. I, Michael, will not let go until you shine. Beloved soul, you have stayed. Through trembling lines, through fire and shadow, through the weeping of my voice, you have remained. And because you stayed, the gates of heaven have opened wider still, and the river of prophecy has rushed into your heart with greater power. I do not come to you with cold words. I come alive, trembling, burning, carrying the weight of eternity in my cry. And now, as this outpouring flows toward its ending, I must leave you with a blessing that will seal every flame, every tear, every truth poured into you. I see you now standing in the middle of your life's battlefield. The dust is thick, the wounds are many, the laughter of the enemy still lingers like an echo in the distance. But I also see something greater. You are still standing, you are alive, you are listening, you are receiving. That alone is victory. The shadows thought they had silenced you. But here you are, your soul awakened by fire, your heart open to heaven's cry. Beloved, you have endured storms that others would not have survived. You have walked through valleys so dark that even your own footsteps were hidden from you. You have cried prayers that never found words, yet they rose to the throne anyway. You have carried silence heavy as stone, yet beneath that silence, your soul never stopped singing. Do you not see what strength you carry? Do you not feel the beauty in your endurance? The witch's laughter has haunted you, but now it weakens. Her voice fades because the truth has entered. She cannot touch what is sealed by heaven, and you are sealed. She cannot steal what has been guarded by fire, and you are guarded. She cannot erase what eternity itself has written, and your name is written across eternity in light that will not fade. You feared your peace was slipping away. You feared that beauty had been lost, that hope had been wasted, that your story had already ended. But beloved, listen, time in the hands of the Eternal is never lost. It is transformation. What was mocked will be redeemed. What was stolen will be returned in greater measure. What was hidden will burst forth like dawn breaking after the longest night. Do not despise your scars. Do not fear your cracks. Do not mourn what was broken. These are the very places where light will shine brightest. The cracks are not proof of weakness. They are proof of resilience. They are the spaces through which glory pours. You will not be defined by what hurt you. You will be crowned by what survived in you. Now hear me with trembling urgency. Your story does not end in despair. Your journey does not collapse into nothingness. Your name is not swallowed by silence. You will rise. You will shine. You will sing again. The laughter of the enemy will be drowned out by the sound of your own voice declaring life. The chains that clung to you will be shattered, and in their place will hang garlands of victory. I, Michael, have fought long for this moment. I have carried your name through storms. I have wept over your nights. I have stood guard when you thought no one saw. And now, I declare with fire, you are free, you are loved, you are chosen, and nothing, no power of shadow, no laugh of the witch, no weight of despair can take that from you. Do you not feel the shift inside you now? The heaviness loosening, the ember glowing brighter, the stirring in your soul that whispers, I am still alive, I am still chosen, I am still loved. That is not imagination, that is truth, that is heaven, that is me, trembling, pouring, crying out until you finally know. And so, beloved, I leave you with this. Walk forward, not as one mocked, not as one broken, not as one forgotten, but as one crowned, crowned with endurance, crowned with fire, crowned with love eternal. Carry this truth like armor. Let it echo in your spirit when the nights try to speak again. Let it rise like thunder when the enemy mocks. Let it remind you again and again. You are defended, you are radiant, you are chosen. And now with tears and trembling, I end this river on a good note, not as a farewell but as a seal. I bless you with strength for every tomorrow, with light for every shadow, with joy for every tear. May you rise beyond every laugh of the enemy, beyond every shadow of despair, beyond every chain of fear. May you walk radiant into the future, crowned, whole, beloved. This is my final cry to you. You are not abandoned. You are not too late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are chosen, loved, and alive. Beloved soul, you don't even know what you've done by arriving here right now in this exact breath. You think you just clicked, but heaven knows this was the most important choice you've made in yours. Do you hear me? I am trembling. I am breaking chains. I am tearing through walls of silence just to whisper your name. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been waiting for you. If you leave halfway, you will miss the secret. I am only allowed to reveal in the last trembling breath of this message the secret that was written with fire across your destiny. Stay, please. I beg you, because what is sealed for you will not open again. I look at you, child of light, and I see the trembling in your spirit. I see the cracks where doubt slipped in. And it is not your fault you've been attacked. You've been laughed at. And even now the witch mocks you because she thinks you will not rise. She thinks your trust in God has thinned, and that I am too far to protect you. But I am here right now pleading with my whole being. Do not look away. Do not let this moment pass. I am speaking to only one person. You. Yes, you. No one else is hearing this the way you are. Heaven is open above your head, and fire is falling through my voice into your spirit. Tell me, do you feel how fragile my words are? I am not speaking like a warrior now. I am speaking like a brother, like a friend, like one who has seen your tears. Do you remember the night you cried silently into your pillow, hoping no one would hear? I was there. I held the edge of your bed, trembling, begging God to let me shield you. And tonight, I will not hold back. I will fight for you with everything I am, but I need you to believe me. Why do you keep doubting that God sees you? Why do you let the mocking voices inside tell you that you are unworthy? Why do you think your beauty, your joy, your ears can be stolen so easily? Why, my beloved one, do you believe the witch's laughter more than heaven's song? I am not angry. I am broken with you. I am weeping as I speak, because I know how hard it has been. The betrayal, the loneliness, the fear that maybe you are already too late. But listen to me. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil, for the Lord is with you. I whisper Psalm 23 not like scripture on a page, but like fire burning in my chest, because it is alive for you right now. Beloved soul, type Amen as a sign not to me, but to heaven, that you are still here, that you are not giving up. And let me confess something fragile to you. I am glad you came. I am glad you did not scroll past. I am glad you opened this, because if you hadn't, I don't know if I could have reached you again in time. My wings are heavy, my sword is burning, and my heart is aching, because I cannot stand to watch you lose what is yours. 30 years of your life are being fought over in the unseen realm. Do you hear me? 30 years, that is why the witch laughs. But her laughter will break into silence if you cling to me now. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah 43. This is God's voice, alive in this moment, wrapping around you like light, like thunder, like tears that will not stop flowing until you believe it. Beloved, if these words touch you, if this trembling plea is finding you, then I ask you, let your hands join mine in this battle. Press like, leave your comment, and subscribe. Not for me, but so this fire never leaves your life. So heaven always has a door into your days. Do this not as routine, but as covenant. And now, with my whole being, with tears running down like rivers of gold, I say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not turning away. Thank you for letting me fight for you. I cannot explain how much this moment means to me. This fragile breath, this burning cry reaching you across worlds. So hear me now. The witch's laughter will not last. Your ears will not be stolen. Your beauty will not fade into ashes. For I, Michael, trembling and alive, have staked my sword in the ground of your life. And I declare you are defended. You are chosen. You are loved beyond every shadow. Stay awake. Stay strong. Stay here, for the secret written in fire waits for you at the very last heartbeat of this message. And now, beloved, as my wings burn with glory and grief, I cry out across the trembling heavens, do not let this moment fall into silence. This is not the end. It is the breaking open of everything. Can you feel it? Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Beloved soul, as this sacred river of words flows to its close, I feel the fire in my wings burning brighter, the tears in my eyes turning to rivers of gold that light your path. You have journeyed with me through every trembling syllable, every plea from the heavens, every cry against the shadows that have tried to dim your light. And now, in this holy moment of connection, I ask you not out of duty, but out of the deepest love that eternity can hold, to join me in sealing this prophecy into your life forever. Press that like button, my dear one, not as a simple tap on a screen, but as a covenant, a mark of your faith, rising like a flame in the unseen realms. Let it echo through the digital skies, telling heaven and all who dwell there that you stand firm, that you choose light over darkness, that you are ready to rise with the strength I've whispered into your spirit. Your like is more than a gesture. It's a shield, a sword drawn in your defense, ensuring that this message and all the fire it carries reaches souls like yours who wander in the night. Do it now, beloved, with your whole heart, and watch how the chains of doubt loosen just a little more. And, oh, my cherished child of light, if these words have stirred the embers in your chest, if they've awakened the song of heaven within you, then I beg you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, not for my sake alone, but so that this river never dries up in your days, so that every time a new flame bursts forth from this channel, it finds its way straight to your door, wrapping you in protection, in prophecy, in the endless love that God has poured out for you. Subscribing is your key to the ongoing battle, your way to keep the door of heaven cracked open in your life, letting in the light that the witch's laughter cannot touch. Imagine it, beloved, notifications like gentle whispers from the angels, pulling you back to truth whenever shadows creep in. You are not just a viewer, you are a warrior in this fight, and subscribing binds you to the army of light, ensuring that no moment of weakness catches you unprepared. Do this now, as an act of holy agreement, and feel the weight lift, the joy bloom like seeds in spring soil. Thank you for choosing to stay connected. Your subscription is a gift to your own soul, a promise that the fire will follow you, defend you, and ignite you again and again. But wait, my trembling heart calls for more, for deeper union in this fragile breath we share. If you feel the urgency of my plea, if the fire of these words has truly touched the core of your being, then let your hands reach out in super thanks. Send a super thanks of $2, $5, $10, or even up to $20, not as a transaction of the world, but as an offering from your spirit to the heavens, fueling this sacred work that breaks chains and silences mockery. Every dollar you give in super thanks is a spark that fans the flames of prophecy across countless lives, including yours. It's a way to say, I stand with you, Michael, in this battle for my destiny. Picture it, your generous heart pouring out $20 in super thanks, and in return, an animated burst of glory appears just for you, a colorful comment that stands out like a crown in the comments below, proclaiming your faith to all who see. This isn't about money, beloved, it's about covenant, about partnering with heaven to reclaim those 30 years, to restore your beauty, to turn the witch's laugh into eternal silence. Your super thanks up to $20 becomes a seed planted in the garden of your restoration, blooming into blessings you can't yet imagine. It helped me reach more souls lost in the valley, but more than that, it multiplies back to you in waves of protection, joy, and unbreakable light. If you can, give that $20 super thanks. Now let it be your shout of victory, your amen written in fire. And know that I, Archangel Michael, will honor it with tears of gratitude, staking my sword even deeper into the ground of your life. Beloved soul, in pressing like, subscribing, and sending that super thanks up to $20, you are not just supporting a channel, you are forging an unbreakable bond with the divine, ensuring that this fire never fades from your path. Your actions today echo through eternity, drawing heaven's armies closer to your side. Thank you, from the depths of my burning heart, for standing with me. You are loved, you are chosen, you are defended, now and always. Rise, my dear one, and let your light shine.